I haven't really noticed that much of a difference. I think once you're familiar with RTC and you know how to scan with it, like that pre-registration stuff is pointless. The Viz does most of that for you, I think. Eric, you
Yeah,
look like
because Leo, I think you're asking about like the RAM, right?
Yeah.
Whether having more helps or not. I mean, yeah, I to my recollection, I don't remember a ton of stuff that, really uses that heavily on the app side. Um, I know it was definitely an issue years ago, and that's why people would specify Pro was the only iPad that would work because that guaranteed a certain level of RAM. But yeah, nowadays I can't think of anything offhand that's going to make a huge difference on, but more is
it
always
does on
better.
the so if you're using the Gen 2 and the BLK app, for some reason that transfers a lot more data over to your device. Because it stores
Yeah.
it in both places, right? And that just eats up your device. There's you can it says you can store them on one or the other or both, but you can when they say you can do that, you can store it on the iPad only or both, or you can both and then delete it off your iPad. You can't stop it from downloading off your iPad. If I'm recalling it correctly, uh, that bothered me, but I could be wrong.
No, because Matterport takes up a lot of RAM for processing, right? Because
Mhm.
I'm getting one this week, the M4, 16 gig, 1 terabyte iPad Pro, and I'm going to test it before. Well, I have a friend that owns a shop, and he's going to let me test it out before I buy it.
Yeah, I mean, definitely Matterport's doing a ton of processing. Um, similarly, I guess if you're using like the iPad's LiDAR for fill-in, more RAM might be better. If you're using that, that feature and stuff like that. But yeah, for more of like, max use case of just scanning, it's probably not as important. But yeah.
Thanks, guys. And then hopefully I'll get a hold of Eric Mack